Hello, my Geminis. How you doing? It's your girl Lisa back with another video. How are you guys doing? Let me get this together. Um, all right. So anyway, thank you for clicking on my video. This video is for my Gemini sun signs, moon signs, rising signs, and Venus signs. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to my channel, please. I'm going to do something a little differently today. I got some new decks. I want to try some things, Gemini, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick like a card of like where you are right now, like the energy, all right? And then the second card is going to be about like what you can do about that first card, like, the medicine, what would assist in that situation. And then I will pull like additional information, you know what I'm saying? So the first card is like kind of what's on your mind, how you're feeling, like where you are, all right? For my Geminis. All right, Spirit, come through, please, for my Gemini sun signs, moon signs, rising signs, and Venus signs. How have you been, Geminis? This is like crazy what's going on, right? Okay, so where is Gemini right now, Spirit? Like, tell me. Have it be a jumper card. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. All kind of cards came out. I think you already know right now how, okay. I'm getting despondence. Okay. All right. Gemini right now. And this is a new deck, right? Okay, wait, just give me one sec. So we got the despondence card. So this card might, some of my Geminis, you might be feeling like you might the first word was immobilized, all right? All right. So in which part of my life am I feeling immobilized? All right. I know what I need to do. Am I willing to trust myself? So this is the card of accepting your present circumstances. All right. And so right now, this could talk about Gemini just feeling immobilized, having to be home, right? Having to be sequestered within the home right now because of the stay-at-home order. All right. This woman has just had it up to here. Can you see her? She's just upset. So, yeah. So right now, I think that a lot of people are feeling this way, Gemini. They're feeling depressed because that's another word, like, despondent, like just depressed. Because Gemini, you guys, you guys move around. In Native American astrology, the Gemini is the deer, right? The deer, is here, then here, then here, then here. They kind of just go all around. Gemini, you guys wear many hats, right? You guys don't sit around. You guys, go from here to there. Like I don't know not one lazy Gemini. You guys are dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? You guys are always moving around and stuff. You guys have a lot going on. And maybe just, being forced to stay home, or the fact that this quarantine is affecting your coin. That's very depressing, right? On a global level. And it could be very scary for you right now, Gemini, right? This could be, this is some heavy stuff. Where's the rest of the cards? Right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so what is the medicine right now, Spirit, for Gemini? Like what can Gemini do in this time where they're feeling despondent, maybe depressed, feeling confined, as my Geminis tend to like to be around and bip and bop and, make things happen. All right, what are we coming? Okay, wait. Okay, I'm not sure if that was a these cards, they're like sideways. I can't really tell if they are, reversed. Spirit, I want it to be very clear. All right. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So two cards came out for you for how can we work on, what is the wisdom, like what is the medicine for the despondence that my Geminis are feeling. So I'm seeing wisdom and growth right here, Gemini, okay? So what I'm getting from wisdom and growth is during this time of the quarantine, I'm thinking now's a good time, Gemini. You guys are ruled by Mercury, Mercury, which is about wisdom, right? It's about gaining more knowledge and wisdom in a particular area. I mean, you guys know a lot about a lot of things, Gemini. And so now might be a good time for you guys to, study something new. It might be a good time for you guys to think about, another hustle, getting into that hustler like spirit. I think that this quarantine is going to birth a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of online businesses, a lot of ways that you can make money from home. And I'm thinking, you guys are very communicative. I say in every video, you guys have the gift of gab, right? I love it. You guys have this extensive vocabulary, Geminis, you guys can talk to anybody, right? You guys could hold the conversation. You guys stand out in the crowd, Gemini. And think of ways, that you can grow, right? I know that you guys tend to be very studious, very intelligent. You guys like your studies. You guys like to, learn things and expand your horizons of knowledge. You guys are sapiosexuals, all that stuff. So what I'm thinking is during this quarantine, I'm thinking, Gemini, this is a good time for you guys to learn something new, like focus on a new craft or focus on learning something for when you guys, for when this quarantine is lifted, start with that, start developing that business plan and, ways your business can grow, ways that you can grow, things that you would be doing, but you're too busy, you've been too busy going to work and home. I mean, with your life, with your busy life and your hectic schedule. Now it's like on a global level, everybody has been forced to just, the brakes have been turned on and everybody's just sitting there like, okay, well, what do I do now? I have to stay home. And even for you Geminis who have to go to work every day, there's still, it's still a good time for you to maybe, learn something new or take a class, right? An online course or something like that. Okay. And just know that, to bring this reading to a close, just know a win-win outcome is forecast, right? So this is the full moon in Libra. So whatever you might be thinking about, Gemini, and actually what I can do is I could even, let's see here, if I can find this quickly. If there's something, these are like these new like moonology cards, so this is a win-win outcome is forecast. So, let's see here. The full moon, I'll just go ahead and read it, right, Gemini? We're only at 9 minutes, okay? The full moon in Libra, this card indicates that, Libra is a sign of partnership, right? So the sign of partnership, of falling in love and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusion, this card suggests that you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving into a new level of commitment. Okay, all right, Gemini. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time. So try not to fight it. All right, Gemini, this card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question or what you're thinking about right now, okay? So additional meanings for this card is to see the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. You know, there's a saying that says, you know, seek first to understand, then to be understood. And you know what, Gemini, if we all took, you know, because we all just want, like, I just want them to know what I'm talking about. I want them to understand what I'm saying. But if we seek first to understand their point of view, then that creates a space for more compassion, right? And if they did the same, then, you know, this would be a more harmonious world we're living in. So anyway, Gemini, I'm just thinking, you know, if you are upset because, you know, business is slow or money is slow or, you know, with this quarantine, you know, if it's weighing on your mood and your nerves and stuff like that, just, you know, just think of how else you could spend your time, you know, maybe picking up a book, you know, learning something, you know, taking an online course, keeping yourself busy, you know, so you can grow, you know what I'm saying? Because you guys have so much information, so much knowledge, you know, maybe you can learn more about your craft, you know, learn more about your passion, but just know that things are looking good for you, Gemini, okay? And lastly, I just want to say that, okay. I am, whenever you guys get a chance, like if you guys are stressing out about things, I got some goodies on my website. It's lisaddrake.com. I'm going to list it below. I have all types of goodies for the immune system. I have, everything is 100% organic. It's all herbs. You know, I have some sea moss there, which of course you know, get that together. I sell it on my website. And CMOS, it describes everything there on my website. CMOS has 92 minerals that the body needs. All right, elderberry, I have this really strong, potent, you know, healing tincture right here of elderberry and elderflowers. Very, very potent antiviral formula. If you're not sleeping well, I have Sleep Well formula. If you're like got some anxiety going on, I have Relax. I also have like this really potent valerian root. It's so crazy that back in the day, man thought, you know, let's perfect nature, you know, and let's, you know, put some chemicals in the remedies, right? So like Valium, you know, came from valerian root. Valerian root, it's very sedative to the nervous system. It's a sedative. It's like a nervine. I have all types of remedies on there. So just check it out, you know, and make a comment on this video, please, Gemini. Just let me know if it resonates with you, okay? And I'll see you in a couple weeks. All right. Bye, guys.